Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Jack and Emma podcast. We are very happy that you are here with us again for another English conversation practice episode. Today, we are going to talk about city life and country life, and we will discuss the differences between them.
Hi, everyone. It's great to have you listening today. This is a very interesting topic because many people wonder where life is better, in a big city or in the countryside. Some people love the busy city life, and some people prefer the quiet country life.
Yes, and both places have advantages and disadvantages. It really depends on personality, job, lifestyle, and what kind of environment you like.
That's right. So today we are going to talk about city life, country life, and which one we prefer. While you listen, try to learn new vocabulary and practice your listening skills.
Let's start by talking about city life. Emma, what do you think about living in a big city?
I think living in a big city can be very exciting because there are many things to do and many places to go. You can go to restaurants, shopping malls, cinemas, museums, parks, and many other places.
Yes, cities usually have a lot of entertainment and activities. You can meet friends, attend events, try new food, and experience many different cultures.
Another advantage of city life is job opportunities. Most big companies and offices are located in cities, so it is easier to find a job in the city than in the countryside.
That's very true. Many people move to big cities because they want better jobs, better salaries, and more opportunities for education and career growth.
Also, transportation in cities is usually better. There are buses, trains, taxis, and sometimes subways, so people can travel easily without a car.
Yes, public transportation is very convenient in many cities. You can go almost anywhere using public transport.
But city life also has disadvantages. Cities are often very crowded, noisy, and busy. There are many cars, many people, and a lot of traffic.
Traffic is a big problem in many cities. Sometimes people spend 1 or 2 hours just traveling to work, and then another hour going home.
Yes, that can be very stressful and tiring. Another disadvantage is that city life is expensive. Rent, food, transportation, and entertainment all cost more money in the city.
That's true. Many people earn more money in the city, but they also spend more money. So sometimes it is not easy to save money.
Also, city life can be stressful because everything is fast. People walk fast, talk fast, work fast, and everyone seems busy all the time.
Yes, city life is exciting, but it can also be stressful and tiring.
Now let's talk about country life. The countryside is very different from the city.
Yes, country life is usually quiet, peaceful, and slow. There are fewer people, fewer cars, and less noise.
I think one of the best things about country life is nature. In the countryside, you can see trees, mountains, rivers, farms, and animals. The air is usually cleaner and fresher.
Yes, the environment in the countryside is usually much better than in the city. There is less pollution and more green space.
Another good thing about country life is that it is usually cheaper. Houses are bigger and rent is lower than in the city.
That's a big advantage. In the city, many people live in small apartments, but in the countryside, people often live in larger houses.
People in the countryside are also often very friendly. They usually know their neighbors and help each other.
Yes, the community in the countryside is often stronger. People talk to each other more and have closer relationships.
But country life also has disadvantages. There are fewer jobs, fewer schools, and fewer hospitals.
Yes, that can be a big problem. If you need a good hospital or university, you may have to travel to the city.
Transportation can also be difficult in the countryside. There are usually no buses or trains, so you need a car to go anywhere.
That's true. Without a car, it can be very difficult to live in the countryside.
Also, there are fewer entertainment options. There are not many cinemas, shopping malls, or big restaurants.
Some people may feel bored in the countryside because it is very quiet and slow.
So country life is peaceful and relaxing, but it can also be quiet and sometimes inconvenient.
So Emma, if you had to choose, would you prefer to live in the city or in the countryside?
I think when I am young, I prefer living in the city because I want to work, meet people, learn new things, and have many opportunities.
That makes sense. Cities usually have more opportunities for education, jobs, and social life.
Yes, but when I am older, I think I would like to live in the countryside because I want a quiet, peaceful, and relaxing life.
I think many people have the same idea. They work in the city when they are young, and later they move to the countryside to relax and enjoy life.
Yes, that seems like a good plan. Work hard in the city and then enjoy life in the countryside later. For me, I think I prefer living near a city, but not in the center. Maybe in a small town near a big city. That sounds like a very good idea because you can have the quiet life, but still go to the city when you need something. Yes, you can enjoy both city life and country life at the same time. I think the most important thing is not the place, but how you live your life. You can be happy in the city or in the countryside if you have good friends, good health, and a positive mindset. That's a very good point. Happiness does not depend only on where you live. It depends on how you live and how you think. Another big difference between city life and country life is lifestyle. People in cities usually live fast-paced lives, and people in the countryside live slower lives. Yes, in the city, people are always busy. They wake up early, go to work, come home late, and often feel tired. In the countryside, life is usually slower and more relaxed. People may spend more time outdoors and with family. People in the countryside often grow vegetables, work on farms, or do outdoor activities. Yes, and they may have more space, more fresh air, and more quiet time. But in the city, people have more access to technology, education, and modern services. So both lifestyles are very different, and it really depends on what kind of life you want. So today we talked about city life and country life, the advantages and disadvantages, and our personal opinions. Yes, both city life and country life have good things and bad things. There is no perfect place, only the place that is best for you. Some people love the busy city life, and some people love the quiet country life. The important thing is to find a place where you feel happy, comfortable, and peaceful. We hope this conversation helped you practice your English and learn new vocabulary about daily life. Thank you very much for listening to the Jack and Emma podcast. Keep practicing English every day, and we will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.